Job chapter 40. The Lord then answered Job and said, Will one who argues with the Almighty be corrected? Let him who would instruct God give answer. Then Job answered the Lord and said, Look, I am of little account, what can I answer you? I put my hand over my mouth. I have spoken once, I will not reply. Twice, but I will do so no more. Then the Lord answered Job out of the storm and said, Gird up your loins now, like a man. I will question you, and you tell me the answers. Would you refuse to acknowledge my right? Would you condemn me that you may be justified? Have you an arm like that of God? Or can you thunder with a voice like his? Adorn yourself with grandeur and majesty, and clothe yourself with glory and splendor. Let loose the fury of your wrath. Look at everyone who is proud and bring them down. Look at everyone who is proud, and humble them. Tear down the wicked in their place. Bury them in the dust together. In the hidden world imprison them. Then will I too praise you. For your own right hand can save you. Look at Behemoth, whom I made along with you. Who feeds on grass like an ox. See the strength in his loins. The power in the sinews of his belly. He carries his tail like a cedar. The sinews of his thighs are like cables. His bones are like tubes of bronze. His limbs are like iron rods. He is the first of God's ways. Only his Maker can approach him with a sword. For the mountains bring him produce, and all wild animals make sport there. Under lotus trees he lies, in coverts of the reedy swamp. The lotus trees cover him with their shade. All about him are the poplars in the wadi. If the river grows violent, he is not disturbed. He is tranquil though the Jordan surges about his mouth. Who can capture him by his eyes? Or pierce his nose with a trap? Can you lead Leviathan about with a hook? Or tie down his tongue with a rope? Can you put a ring into his nose? Or pierce through his cheek with a gaff? Will he then plead with you, time after time? Or address you with tender words? Will he make a covenant with you, that you may have him as a slave forever? Can you play with him, as with a bird? Can you tie him up for your little girls? Will the traders bargain for him? Will the merchants divide him up? Can you fill his hide with barbs, or his head with fish spears? Once you but lay a hand upon him. No need to recall any other conflict.